you have to go see it. It's just the only way you can really. It's like faith and belief. Once you've seen it and experienced it, no explanation is necessary. And just a lot of what I found there with me, I think my situation was a little different because the natives really didn't know what to make of me.
Okay. You got a lot of funny looks.
I got a lot of funny looks because for a while there, it was thought that I was Jyoti because of the tail.
Jyoti.
Yeah.
Jyoti.
Yeah.
There has been Jyoti.
Jyotis, they have like they're kind of they're bald and they have one long tail going down. So they see me, and the first thing they do is speak in Hindi, and I was like, no, American, yeah.
And Jyoti is like Pandit.
And then they would ask, one of the Mahatmas asked me in Delhi. When we went there for the arti, I went down and I knelt before him, and he looked at me and goes, Jyoti? And I'm like, no, American. I didn't know what Jyoti was. I didn't know what it was.
Is it priest?
Yeah, in temple. And Jyoti, everybody says Jyoti mostly.
The Pandit is the priest.
Brahman. It's a priest.
Yeah, it's
Brahman and Kshatriya, many people say Jyoti.
And it's the party. That's really no except wow. That's man. I guess probably the warmest experience. I would think the most personal experience I had there was when I first arrived. And the first thing I did is I just dove in. We had the little VIP badges, and everybody, when we had that little VIP badge, everybody just bent over backwards for you. It was like, whoa, So the first thing I did is I hit it. I didn't want it because I wanted to be like, I didn't want the special treatment. So I would just, turn it around and just, kind of wander around. The first thing I did is I just went through the whole ashram by myself. And I was looking around, just checking out the people, because you could really tell the strength and power and sincerity of Maharaj by his people and his devotees and his followers. And when I was walking through, and I was seeing these people that were just in abject poverty, just there, but there was an underlying happiness among them. And it was just one of those things that I just here they have absolutely nothing, but they're happy. And here everybody was there on the same wavelength because we were all there for the same thing, the Maharaj's birthday. And I think one of the most poignant moments I had was when I first got there. There was this child. I was there with my camera, taking all these things. There was this child who had a plate of rice and some dal on it. And I wanted to keep, they were the ones with they wear the black makeup around the eyes. I don't know what they are. The babies that have they paint the eyes.
Yes.
And he was sitting there, naked. Couldn't have been a little bit more than 1 year old. And I saw him, and he had, rice all over his face. And I got up and I wanted to take a picture of him. And as I got close, he looked at me, and he just smiled and put his hand in his plate and offered me a handful of rice. Dal running down his arm and everything. That's that really hit me here. That was a strong moment for me.
Happy tears. Because they have nothing but they offer.
Exactly. Here I am, I have everything. And somebody that's got nothing.
Everything, but we don't have heart like that.
Yeah. That's what I learned right then and there. That's when I knew Maharaj was like, wow, only a true master could invoke that kind of loyalty in people. And that was a very strong moment for me. Thank you.
Awesome.
I enjoy your videos.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a chance to look at them and check them out. That was another weird thing too, of walking around with the iPhone talking.
I loved it.
And everybody's looking at me kind of like,
I felt like we were there with you. The best that we could be.
I haven't seen them all, but I've just seen it. There's so many.
इंडिया में कुछ नहीं होता है, लेकिन वो सबको पहले खाना देते हैं. खुद भूखे रहेंगे, लेकिन अपने गेस्ट को पहले खिलाते हैं.
Baiji is saying in India, people have nothing but they give you food.
Yeah.
Whatever they have, they offer you, even though they're hungry themselves and they have little food, but they still offer the guest.
Yeah.
The guest is God, hai na?
Yes.
That's exactly how I felt, and I really felt very humbled with that experience. Here I have everything, and little child. You know, they say the Bible says a child shall lead them, and that day, that child, that's me. And you know, I had no doubts after that.
Hear everything but no
Exactly.
heart like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Yeah, totally different.
strong, yeah. But that's it. And I recommend everybody at least make that move over there once and check it out, and you know, and
You have to
see
go
it for
one
yourself.
time in, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going next year. Taking my cousin with me.
Yes, sure.
She's going.
I always say, Jairo, when he goes, he's not going to come back. You'll be in heaven.
A very, very first impression when you got there. How's it different than now?
Well, as compared to what?
When you first got there? You know, you first go.
Well, you see, when we first got there was just so much action going on because we got there the week of the party. And I walked to that ashram with the iPhone, and I got it in 5-10 minute segments. There was just so many people there. And they were just lined up on the streets. They were sleeping there. They were lined up anywhere there was a spot, there was a body.
75,000 people
So
slept
in
on
that
the
ashram.
street and on the ground.
Did you
in the
get
ashram.
them sleeping?
No, not at night. I just got them during the day. It was one that because once there's no Wi-Fi out there, I had to upload it once I got back from Harvard.
Okay.
So there's a whole bunch of new videos that I uploaded.
Okay.
That it's there. It's the one of 5. It's 5 of 5 parts. And it's just that day of when I was walking through, just walking back. I walked all the way back to the Ganges. I walked through the entire ashram, and I kept it in context. You know, a lot of editing on my part. You know, I grew up in Hollywood. You got to do it right. You know. So I went out there and I just got all the segments, and you could really just see just the people there. But if you do watch it, you watch the people that I close up on because everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. You know, we got darshan. They moved the line for us, and we got to walk up. People waited 6 hours for darshan to see Maharaji. We would go by. There'd be lines of people. They just wanted to go there, drop a rupee, bow, and walk out. You know, and it's just like 6 hours waiting in that line, and they were happy to do it. They were happy to do it.
And no, Maharaji was here this weekend, right? He and Sanat Baji was here saying that no violence, no pickpocket,
Nothing.
just fight.
Nothing.
You feel safe.
Yeah.
With all the poor, so many
That
people.
was the thing. And then
safe, happy people.
as VIPs, they had people that were specifically assigned to us. And I have to maybe apologize for people because I like to be on my own and I kept ditching them. And they were following me around, Mr. Ken, you can't go, Mr. Ken, you can't go. I just like to be on my own. I like to do my own thing, So they finally, I forgot her name, but they finally put one girl on me that I just could not lose. Wherever I would go, she was there. And I would try. Every guy, it's like, yes, Mr. Ken. And I'm like, you call me Ken. Okay, Mr. Ken. What can I do for you? Okay, you can leave me alone. Can't do that, Mr. Ken.
But it was their job to do that.
I know.
Make sure nothing
That
happens.
job is Maharaji.
They assigned people to the Americans so that we wouldn't get lost or
Yeah.
Because you're safe
Still,
place and
you're not
Yeah.
lost. You're not.
Yeah, so that was, that was that was fun, that was fun. But all in all, like I said, it's something that really can't be explained. It has to be experienced.
Yeah.
You just have to see it. You have to go and do it.
Yeah.
Where's Kim?
She's on her way back from the airport. She had to take somebody.
Oh, Varsha Didi? Varsha Didi.
Can I tell one more story?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you can tell.
There was we did a lot of side trips, we'd go somewhere for a few days and come back. There was one side trip where me and Kim went to an ashram in Jaipur, okay? And there were 3 Bajis, a Mahatmaji, and about 4 or 5 staff people that lived there all the time. It's a beautiful ashram, really nice ashram. Not a single one of the Bajis or the help or anybody could speak one word of English. And of course, we don't know the Hindi yet. So we get there, we couldn't communicate with anybody. It was so funny watching us trying to, they couldn't communicate with us, we couldn't communicate with them. So we would just like, when it was time to, when we were hungry, we'd just go down and sit somewhere, and they would figure, oh, they must want food. They would bring us food. We couldn't talk. It was so funny. But we had a great time. They were wonderful people, So we have to learn some Hindi.
$1,000 right?
Yeah, that's one. You've been there. Yeah, they have 2 cows in the back, and they get their own milk and butter and
In
everything.
Haridwar, did you see?
Oh,
In Haridwar,
no, Hardwar, yeah.
in farm.
Yeah, no, I didn't really go to the farm, but just
Oh, there is a many cows.
Did you see the poster with Janie Owens on it and,
No, I didn't see that. No.
and Helen? The big billboard?
No, where?
It's over by the organic,
Yes, urban
gardens
farm.
in Hagua.
Maybe it's not there anymore. We didn't see it like
They
that.
might have taken it down for the party.
Billboard.
Yeah.
The one thing I did, the
farm
other,
and there is a everything, cows, everything.
yeah. The one thing that I did, one more thing I do want to say is every day I was there, I got to eat mango pickle. That was my thing. Every single day. I had
Did you
mango
eat?
pickle. Oh yeah.
Every single day.
It was
Every meal.
great. Oh my, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, that was a highlight. I was like, yeah, I got mango pickle.
Oh my goodness.
It got to the point where I would sit down and they just put it in front of me.
How to make mango
They just put it in front of me.
It's
How
so
did
good.
they-
They have to learn.
Yeah, this is Florida.
Yeah.
Here you can get very easy to mango.
Yeah, an Indian store just opened up by Sonia's house. An Indian market just opened up by about 2 blocks away from Sonia's house. Yeah, but-
That'd be great.
We went there today. We went to another store, and then when we looked, there was a store that had closed, and I said, "You see what it says there?"
An Indian market. They just opened up about a week, and he was here for the program. The owner, the store
I
owner.
have a little card.
Yeah, the store owner was
It's
here.
closer to my house.
He knew the outcome.
Where?
It's right on University and Goldenrod.
Oh, that's not far at all. University and Golden.
Yeah.
That's a new store?
Yeah, it just opened up. It's
That's
a grand
close to
opening.
me.
It's a grand opening store.
It's a voting.
Isn't that tall Indian guy?
No.
Oh.
That's the first thing I did. I went in there and I grabbed some mango pickle. They got mango pickle, I'll take both.
You could have brought it from India.
I couldn't bring.
You don't want to spill it.
No, I ate a year's supply in the years. That whole first